And black people need to come to some type of reconciliation because the system is screwed up now. The system is totally screwed up for black people in the criminal justice.
I totally agree.
And we have police who, in this country, who have taken advantage and abused their position. So I'm not going to stand on that. I'm for Black Lives Matter, but I'm for all Black Lives Matter.
And I totally understand that as well. But I also understand, too, where there's a point in our lives where we have to move from history into actually stepping out and doing something productive and better instead of always going back to black and white issues. And I think that's one of the issues that we have, because, and the reason that I say that is because everything is not always a racial issue.
90% of it is.
Depending on who interprets it that way.
I think we keep churning it. You know,
exactly. I agree.
The ones with the torch now.
I agree.
You know, I think it was passed on, and then we're holding the torch, and we have to pass the torch. So how are you going to pass the torch? You're going to try to do some reconciliation, or you're going to keep the division going? There is things that need to be addressed in this country. I know there's systematic racism. It's been shown. We know that the criminal justice system is biased when it comes to census disparities. We know that. We know all those things need to be corrected. So if they're going to do a movement, let's do a movement on social justice. That type of movement. If you can get 1 million men to march, let's get them to vote. Let's get them to change some of this structure that we have, and it will be a reflection of your community. Run for political office. All these things, that's where the change is going to start right there. Not out in the running up and down the street with a sign, walking in circles, doing nothing. Get together, organize, elect a leader, put your money in there, and push them out there. That's what lobbyists do. They put their money together. If it's a $10 and you got 1 million people, you got a lot of money.
I agree.
And you can make some change. Come back into your own community. Stop moving out.
Yep.
If Black Lives Matter, move back to the hood. Move back to South Memphis and North Memphis and build up those neighborhoods. They ain't going to do it. They're going to keep running and following the Joneses, trying to be like them. So come back, clean up your neighborhood. Go back to your schools. Go back to those areas that need help. And then we'll see if Black Lives Matter. Yeah, come on.
I think also, especially with my generation, we have...
What's your generation?
My generation, I'm 23, so I'm...
Millennial.
Yes. I think right now, due to social media, with the Black Lives Matter movement, is we're getting to where we don't respect police officers. I mean, I've heard my friends, they get pulled over, and it may just be a tail light, but as soon as they get pulled over, they're already angry.
Yeah.
And when you start to create an environment like that, you get yourself in situations that could have been unavoidable, and they could have been away in the first place. So hopefully that change over time.
I agree, and that's what we're doing here in our church, trying to transform the Memphis culture, and that's a part of it, allowing individuals to have a different outlook on life so that we can develop better relationships, not just with God, but with ourselves and with the community. In light of that, I want to, before we get ready to close, I want to say how God has been wrestling with me about a particular issue in our church, and what I'm trying to do, we're going to get ready and kick off our building fund at our church, and we need individuals to help also within the community, within businesses. If you're able to, please help us raise money so that we can get into our own church. I have been looking at some churches, and in this one particular church, God is speaking to me in regards to I'm stepping out on faith and trusting God to do what He says He's going to do. We have individuals within our church and within our communities where we're trying to reach out. There are several populations within our community that are homeless. We're trying to do projects, implement programs, and we need our own space. We need our own building, our own facility, and we need the help of the community. So if you would like to donate to help with our building fund, please go to our website, www.cathedralmemphis.org, and go to our media and resources drop link box and click on the donate and go to PayPal and donate some money. We need thousands and thousands of dollars to help with this building fund so that we may be able to
ask for what you need. You know what I'm saying? It's in here. Ask what you need.
Say the number.
It's in here.
Oh, we need over $200,000.
That's what you need.
Okay, there it is.
And I need individuals to start donating and helping with this facility, this push for this. If you believe God, if you believe this ministry, if you believe if you believe what God is doing in our communities through us, if you believe how your lives have been changed because of this ministry, please go to our website and begin to click on that and donate.
What's the website?
Website is www.cathedralmemphis.org.
Thank you. Pastor Gooch, this is our last caller. Caller, you're live on KWM 990. You got 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to try to be real quick.
What's up, David?
Black Lives Matter. They matter all the time.
Okay.
They don't take a break.
All right.
They don't matter. They don't stop mattering when African Americans kill African Americans, of which I may add the murder is the #1 cause of death among certain age groups among African American men. Secondly, as a heterosexual community on the pictures that are other than yours, I have been out and I've talked about against the transgender person that was beaten, that was homeless.
Yeah. We went to the hospital to visit her. Her name is Alexia Dupree. But go ahead.
Thank you. And the one that was beaten within the police department and then subsequently mysteriously was murdered. So we have spoken out against those types of things. I continue to speak about it because before you're anything, you're a human being.
Absolutely.
You're treated like a human being. Have a great evening.
Thank you, David. All right, Mother Dearest, go ahead. You got 4 minutes.
Well, I hate you hung up because I wanted to refute to David. I'm black, and I totally agree. But I'm not going to stand up here and say that's the only thing that I'm going to fight for. It's just all black people. My humanity and the humanitarian that I am, and also the religious doctrine that I'm under, it doesn't allow me just to divert to my race. I believe, and I stand up and I fight for equality. I'm a social advocate for all people, and I use my platform in that manner when we're in the studio. So I can't stand up and say all LGBT black lives matter. No, all lives matter to me. And I'll stand and I'll march with the Black Lives Matter movement if they're doing the right thing. Especially in this city, it's been slow. And I haven't heard anything about anybody standing up, so you're a rarity in the community. And we do appreciate you and your input, but we got to do better. We got to do better with the shows and the people that have these platforms. And, stop beating up on other people because they're different than you. And that's why there's an advent of radio shows like ours. But, we got a big announcement coming in the city. I'm really proud. It was such a vision. And to see it come to light, we launched our magazine. So on today, actually we just announced it. And we're going to do a bigger launch and a bigger official launch. And it's going to be something that I think Memphis is overdue, and the reveal is coming soon. So get ready for the Unleashed Voice, the magazine. We're getting ready to be on your newsstands and your stores and your offices. And
it's not called Unleashed Voice, the magazine.
I said that.
It's called TUV magazine.
We're going to be called
Unleashed
Voice. It's going to be the magazine. So we're going to hit Memphis, Tennessee, and our tri-state area. So get ready for your good content, your good articles. We got some dynamic fashion designers that's going to be working with us. This cat, he's world-renowned, dressed celebrities. He's a sharp cat. So we're going to put our area on what they're doing in Miami and New York and Chicago and California and D.C. and Philly. So we don't be left out of the loop. So it's time to touch this city a little bit with a little flair. So we're gonna put our hands all over Dr. Gooch.
Yes,
put the blueprint on it.
Well, we have authors and philosophers and monks and doctors and lawyers. Everybody's gonna write and other contributors, but we need advertisers.
Yeah.
We need you to. If you're interested in advertising in our magazine, our website will be up on next week. But you can send a message on relationshipunleashed.com if you're interested in advertising. If you want to help with the magazine.
And you want to write, David, you got a knowledge that needs to be put out more so than calling in on the radio show. So we love to give you a content and give you a platform because, we're offering and extending it to you right now. So hook up with us and let's use that voice that you got, David.
So we're looking forward to that. And on August 31st, our empowerment workshop, register for that. It's next Monday, the following Monday.
Yeah, we're going to be on local Memphis Live, ABC 24 this Monday, 9 o'clock. Tune in and check us out. we're going to be on there for promoting our workshop and our radio show. And we're going to come back in September and promote our magazine. So we're going to be on Local Live Memphis at 9 o'clock, ABC 24, this coming Monday.
And that's it. And Robert's going to be writing the magazine. And
Pastor Gooch is going to be there. My friend in the studio right here with me. He's going to be doing my music for us, right? Definitely. So we're going to be multicultural. We're going to include all of Memphis, and we're going to do some things that need to be done.